tap my card and miss my stop because the coast appears too early. A woman folds a red newspaper, a child counts boats beyond the glass. I stay aboard for one more station just to see what happens next. No emergency, no race to win. The doors slide wide, warm air comes in. One stop past the plan I printed, post-it, get beyond the street. Cold water sweating in my fingers, warm sand gathering at my feet. The pages waiting in the hotel can stay folded in my bag. The sea keeps making extra space for every hour I thought I had. Bop da dick dee ba doo da dee ba 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 doo lo. Keep but it doo da bay. Bip ba da dee da day. I sit where the shade and sharp play, 1 foot cool and 1 foot warm. A tiny line across my sandal feels like the softest kind of form. The tram goes back without me, its windows flash between the trees. I watch it leave and find I like how easy missing one can be. There will be another carriage, there will be another hour. Right now the coast is close enough to make the timetable smaller. One stop past the plan I printed, evening moves beyond the street. Cold water empty in the bottle, salt still drying at my feet. The pages waiting in the hotel can stay folded by the key. The sea keeps making extra space, and I am learning to leave it free.
Fold the map where the avenue meets blue, then miss the turn I'm meant to take. A waiter sets a tiny spoon beside me while awnings breathe above the shade. Barcelona keeps unfolding sideways past balconies and bicycle bells. I stop correcting every corner and let the morning choose itself. Leave one edge of the map unopened, leave 1 hour without a name. Barceloneta past the palm trees makes the whole day feel less framed. Warm air lifts the paper lightly, salt settles softly on my sleeve. I came here counting every minute, now I like what time can leave. Sandals in one hand and coffee cooling in the other. A red umbrella turns toward the water. 2 gulls trade places in the wind. My train ticket stays inside the wallet, I do not check it for a while. The sea keeps making room in front of me, and I keep answering with a smile. Ba-da-dee-da-ba-dee, do-ba-dee-ba-da-lay, be-da-do-da-ba-blue, dee-ba-day-do-ba-true. The fold marks never line up cleanly. The paper softens at the seam. I like a map that looks well traveled, more than one that stays pristine. edge of the map unopened, leaf one evening without a name. Barceloneta turns to amber and the tide rewrites the frame. Warm air moves across the table, the next street waits beyond the trees. I came here counting every minute, I leave tomorrow room to breathe.
Granita before the alarm, a bus ticket resting on the chair. The city is quiet around the windows, cool stone holding morning there. Today I walk beneath the old hills, tomorrow the road will find the sea. I like having one place in my hands and another waiting for me. I circle inertia on the folded page, then close the book before breakfast. Tomorrow has salt in it, today has coffee and shade. I can want the coast without rushing through the streets I came to see. Warm air gathers in the afternoon around a table in the square. Expectation can be gentle, it can sit beside me there. I buy almonds in a paper cone and carry them past open doors. A taxi waits beside the corner, I let it leave without me. By evening I pack half the suitcase, leave the rest for morning light. The bus ticket stays up on the chair, a small promise without pressure. Ba-dee-doo-da-ba slow, did-ba-dee-doo-da-go, sha-ba-lay, dee-da-see, ba-ba-doo-da-dee free. When a rhythm starts to swing, I picture the road descending, white houses then a strip of blue, not an ending, just the next view. Tomorrow has salt in it, today has coffee and shade. I can want the coast without rushing through the streets I came to see. Warm air gathers by the window, the ticket waits beside the key. Expectation can be gentle and still pull the morning toward the sea. Crease the map at the corner of the square. A cafe spoon turns once, then rests. Barcelona opens past the awnings. Warm air lifts the paper from my hands. I miss one street and keep on walking. No reason to correct the day. By noon my sandals hold a little sand, and every wrong turn feels okay. I have room for one more corner, one more table, one more view. The city keeps the door half open and the sea keeps showing blue. I came with every hour numbered, now the numbers leave the page. At Barceloneta warm air finds me, and I let tomorrow choose the way. A bicycle bell cuts through the avenue, a lemon peel curls beside my glass. I watch the late light cross the pavement, then follow it toward the beach at da ba blue, dee ba da dee doo da true. The creased map is soft from opening, its edges no longer meet. I like it better looking used now, like proof I let the trip lead me. I have room for one more corner, one more table, one more view. The city keeps the door half open and the sea keeps showing blue. I leave the evening unappointed with warm sand inside my shoes. At Barceloneta, air around me feels like something good to choose. A blue postcard leaves the rack and lands beside the fountain. The seller watches it go by and says the wind has chosen. The cathedral steps are bright with hats. The square is full of glasses. A porter moves between the tables with ribbons on the luggage. The ferry quay beyond the arch keeps sending salt and whistles. One sea breeze lifts the postcard high, then places it before me. I pick it up and read the picture, boats too blue to be believed. You ask if that is really Amalfi. I point toward the brighter sea. The seller gives us one red pen and says to write before it leaves. We hold the corners on the table while the brushes find the beat. Postcards in Amalfi blue, turning where the hot winds play. Leave one corner for tomorrow, leave one line for yesterday. Postcards in Amalfi blue, salt along the paper side. Summer keeps the truest picture where the printed colors slide. You draw the fountain on the harbor, I draw stairs across the boats. The seller stamps a tiny lemon where no postage needs to go. A family climbs the cathedral, then returns for cooler shade. Two waiters join the longest table, and the square becomes a stage. The muted trumpet stays below the voices and the glasses. A child writes only one big word, then signs it with 3 crosses. Our postcard has no destination, only noon and windy blue. The seller clips it to the rack among the views that stayed too true. Piazza e mare, parablu, lasciati andare. Gira la carta, soffia così, l'aira la resta qui. Tubaro, limone, sol, parablu, dolce color. At dusk the rack stops turning, the fountain cools the stone. The seller hands our postcard back and says it found its home. You write one final line below the lemon stamp in red. Not where we went or what we saw, but where we choose to head. Postcards from Amalfi voices play. Left one corner for tomorrow, left no need for yesterday. Postcards from Amalfi, blue salt along the paper side. Summer kept the truest picture where our separate colors joined. The fairy lamps begin to move, the cathedral bells come through. One unsigned card inside my bag holds all of Amalfi blue. Salt has dried upon the blue door. In a line beside the handle, the woman sweeping at the threshold says the sea signs every house. The square is barely wide enough for chairs and passing scooters. A baker brings a tray of bread, two cousins move the tables. The noon sits hard upon the roofs, the pigeons hide in gutters. Then air comes through the narrow arch and cools the painted shutters. I stop to read the tiny street sign. You stop because I stopped. The woman places two Coke glasses where the broom has left a spot. She wipes the salt line with her sleeve, but one white mark stays showing. The muted trumpet from upstairs keeps one small phrase below us. Salt on the Atrani door, white against the summer blue. Every breeze writes one more letter, every street leads back to you. Salt on the Atrani door, hot square opening to see all the happy voices gather where the shade is meant to be. The baker tears the bread in pieces and passes them around. The cousins bring a bowl of peaches, the scooters quiet down. A little boy draws boats in chalk along the lowest stair. You add a sail, I add a sun, the woman adds a chair. She says the sea will wash the picture when the evening tide comes high. The boy says roads can keep a harbor if the chalk is strong and dry. We laugh then draw another boat with room for everyone. The salt wind enters through the arch and moves the crumbs like foam. Gira la piazza lento così, lei da là, vieni qui, tu badu, ombra e calor, pa. Buon amor. At 7 water crosses stone and softens every chalk line. The boy protects the largest boat with both his little sandals. You take a photo of no faces, only sails beneath his feet. The woman leaves the blue door open to the cooler evening street. Salt on the Atrani door, silver in the evening blue. Every breeze wrote one more letter, every line kept Shark boats fade beneath the water. The blue door stays ajar. One white salt line on the handle shines beneath the harbor star.
My camera roll is full of doorways, Tarragona one by one. Stone blue paint, a plate of olives, then the beach in afternoon. I climb beside the old stone walls, then take the longer road back down. A busker closes up his case while warm air moves across the town. I almost photograph the moment, then put the phone inside my bag. The water past the lower street looks better without a frame. Double blue, key da did bop ashore, dee ba da do but more. Let the camera miss this one. Let the evening keep its size. I have enough small squares of Spain already saved behind the glass. Warm air passes through the railing. The next town waits beyond the line. I do not need to catch the future to be ready when it arrives. Salt dries at the edge of my sleeve. A train number waits unread. I keep one doorway only in memory, and leave one picture in my head. Let the coastline keep its size. The light turns copper on the water and disappears without advice. Warm air passes through the railing. The next town waits beyond the line. I do not need to catch the future to be glad that it is mine. One doorway, one shoreline, one empty frame. I leave it empty.
I buy a postcard by the station, then forget to write a name. Málaga is white walls and shadows, warm wind moving through the lane. I carry it beside my room key, past the harbor, past a bakery. The blank side starts to feel like freedom. No message has to leave with me. At the railing, glasses catch the sun. A ferry draws a line and then is gone. Blank postcard, open afternoon. No address, no return. The sea is bright beyond the tables and the edges slowly blur. I can send it when I know the ending. I can keep it if I do not. Warm air lifts it from the table, so I hold the day instead. I walk until the pavement changes and the sand begins below. A striped umbrella snaps, then settles in the wind that crosses slow. I buy 2 peaches at a corner, one for now and one for dawn. The postcard stays completely empty, but the trip keeps riding on. Doobale deep below, ba-da-dee doo-ba-go, lay-ba-dee-dee-da-sun, doo-ba-day-ba-dee-wan. I turn the car toward the water, nothing printed on that side. For once an empty little rectangle feels wider than a guide. Blank postcard, open evening, no address, no return. The harbor darkens by degrees while cafe windows start to burn. I can send it when I know the ending, I can keep it as it is. Warm air slides along the railing and tomorrow stays unfinished. Mint leaves circle in the water every time the tram goes by. The glass moves half an inch, then settles in the shade. The square is bright with canvas roofs and bicycles in clusters. A student reads beneath a statue. A florist trims the asters. The waiter presses mint with ice and counts the tables twice. A breeze comes up from somewhere south with salt beneath the lime. You ask if this chair belongs to someone. I point toward the empty glass. The waiter brings another water and adds more mint than asked. The tram bell cuts the afternoon. The flugelhorn stays lower. The people cross in colored waves, and every wave moves slower. Mint water in Montpellier, cool circles in the glass. Let the hot streets keep on shining, we do not have to pass. Mint water in Montpellier, sea air hiding in the town. Every time the tram bell answers, one more worry settles down. The student closes every book and joins a game of checkers. The florist gives her cut green stems to anyone who enters. A cyclist drops a woven bag. 3 peaches roll together. You stop one with your folded map. I stop another with my sandal. The waiter slices both for us and leaves the third for later. The mint water turns faintly gold. The shade becomes much greater. You draw a circle on the map around no printed place, then write the tram time underneath and cross it out with grace. At 7 all the canvas roofs greets every stranger. The florist gathers empty stems. The tram keeps ringing southward. You leave the circled map with me and take the final peach. Mint water from Montpellier, cool circles in the glass. Let the evening streets keep shining. We do not need to pass. Mint water from Montpellier kept the sea inside the town. Every time the tram bell answered, one more worry settled down. The mint leaves rest against the ice. The last tram crosses through. One empty circle on the map still holds a place for two. The granita begins to melt before the clock reaches 12. The waiter says the sun is early and gives me one more spoon. The square is full of striped umbrellas, lemon boxes, paper hats. A family joins two little tables, then adds a third for bags. The pastry window shines with sugar. The pavement shines with heat. A cool sea breath turns every menu and lifts the napkin sheets. You catch the bill from table 5. I catch the straw from mine. The waiter bows as if we planned a little pantomime. He sets your glass beside my own and says the shade is shared. The granita turns pale and bright while laughter fills the air. Granita at the Minori clock, melting faster than the hour. Lemon cold against the sunlight, summer sweet without a flower. Granita at the Minori clock, sea wind crossing through the square. Every table adds another when the joy is meant to share. A woman opens one pink parcel full of pastries for a birthday. The child beside her wears the ribbon like a crown above his face. Two cyclists stop for sparkling water and lean their wheels together. The flute begins a quiet phrase. The brushes follow after. You read the names of every cake and choose the hardest one. I choose the simplest lemon slice that tastes like folded sun. The birthday child gives us a candle, though the flame will never last. We plant it in the melting ice and let the noon move past. Cyclists ring along the road. The square keeps all its chairs. You dry the little candle clean and wrap it in the bill. A flame that never had to burn can mark the summer still. Granita from the Minori clock melted softly through the hour. Lemon cold beneath the sunlight, summer sweet without a flower. Granita from the Minori shadows down the wall. One unlit candle in my pocket keeps the brightest hour of all.
I keep the funicular ticket flat between 2 pages of a book. San Sebastian climbs behind me every time I turn to look. The rail car hums along the hillside. My coffee cools inside its cup. I thought I came to see the water. Now I like the getting there as much. Down to the bay, take the long way. Leave half the day unclaimed. La Concha curves around the city without asking for a name. Warm air finds the space beneath my sleeve and lifts it like a sail. Every small thing I did not schedule feels like part of why I came. I choose lunch by what looks brightest, not by anything I read. A napkin rises from the counter, then settles by an empty seat. Later barefoot by the railing, I let the tide erase one line I wrote this morning in my notebook about making better use of time. Shabba-da-doo-ba-dine, dee-da-da-ba-ba-da-line, shoo-ba-dee-dee-da-bay-ba-da-da-dee-ba-day. The ticket has a tiny punched out circle. I can see the sky through it. I hold it up above the shoreline and let the whole horizon fit. Down to the bay, take the long way. Let evening choose its name. La Concha keeps the lamps reflected while the water shifts its frame. Warm air finds the space beneath my sleeve. The hill grows soft behind. I came expecting one good picture. I found a better use of time.
A yellow umbrella climbs the stairs without a face beneath it. Then a woman turns the corner and the whole bright color follows. The stones are holding noon so close. Our sandals learn the weather. A florist pins a paper sign that says the shade is better. A waiter carries almond cakes up 7 narrow levels. 2 tourists stop to let him pass, then join his careful rhythm. Beside a blue-green door to catch a piece of breathing. You offer half your bottle without asking where I am going. Above the roofs the sea appears, one shining line of silver. The yellow umbrella opens wide and gives the street a river. Yellow umbrella of Èze, carry shade from stair to stair. Turn the hottest road to music when the sea climbs through the air. Yellow umbrella of Èze, tilt wherever laughter goes. Every stone becomes much lighter when a little kindness shows. The woman sells small lavender bags beneath the open yellow. A child arranges painted stones from darkest blue to mellow. You choose one shape like half a moon, I choose a crooked square. The seller says the sea makes room for every shape down there. A clarinet behind the wall begins a patient phrase. The brush drums enter from a cafe hidden by the maze. We follow sound instead of signs and find 6 tables waiting. The woman brings her umbrella down and everyone moves closer. Sombría amarilla para ver, sube la vela, suave, suave, paso de sol. Tiriri, gira el color dubado, brisa salada, la ira la tarde dorada. 1, 2, vuelve a bailar, tiriri, cerca del mar. At 7 every stair turns cool. The paper sign stops shining. The florist gives the waiter flowers for carrying the cakes. You place the crooked painted stone inside my open pocket. I give the half moon back to you and draw the sea upon it. Yellow umbrella of Èze, carry evening stair to stair. Turn the cooling road to music while the salt stays in the air. Yellow umbrella of Èze, fold where all the lanterns glow. Every stone became much lighter when we chose the road below. The umbrella closes by the door. The sea remains in sight. 2 painted stones go down the hill through one long thread of light. The tram window holds the mountains, then gives them back to Alicante. I tap my card and miss my stop because the coast appears too early. A woman folds a red newspaper. A child counts boats beyond the glass. I stay aboard for one more station just to see what happens next. No emergency, no race to win. The doors slide wide, warm air comes in. One stop past the plan I printed, post-it, get beyond the street. Cold water sweating in my fingers, warm sand gathering at my feet. The pages waiting in the hotel can stay folded in my bag. The sea keeps making extra space for every hour I thought I had. Bap da dick dee ba doo da dee bap bap ba doo lo. Keep but it doo da bay. Bip ba da dee da day. I sit where the shade and sharp play, 1 foot cool and 1 foot warm. A tiny line across my sandal feels like the softest kind of form. The tram goes back without me, its windows flash between the trees. I watch it leave and find I like how easy missing one can be. There will be another carriage, there will be another hour. Right now the coast is close enough to make the timetable smaller. 1 stop past the plan I printed. Evening moves beyond the street. Cold water empty in the bottle, salt still drying at my feet. The pages waiting in the hotel can stay folded by the key. The sea keeps making extra space, and I am learning to leave it free.
Fold the map where the avenue meets blue. Then miss the turn I'm meant to take. A waiter sets a tiny spoon beside me while awnings breathe above the shade. Barcelona keeps unfolding sideways past balconies and bicycle bells. I stop correcting every corner and let the morning choose itself. Leave one edge of the map unopened, leave 1 hour without a name. Barceloneta past the palm trees makes the whole day feel less framed. Warm air lifts the paper lightly, salt settles softly on my sleeve. I came here counting every minute, now I like what time can leave. Sandals in one hand and coffee cooling in the other. A red umbrella turns toward the water. 2 gulls trade places in the wind. My train ticket stays inside the wallet. I do not check it for a while. The sea keeps making room in front of me, and I keep answering with a smile. Ba-da-dee-da-ba-dee, do-ba-dee-ba-da-lay, be-da-do-da-ba-blue, dee-ba-day-do-ba-true. The fold marks never line up cleanly. The paper softens at the seam. I like a map that looks well traveled, more than one that stays pristine. Leave 1 edge of the map unopened, leave 1 evening without a name. Barceloneta turns to amber and the tide rewrites the frame. Warm air moves across the table, the next street waits beyond the trees. I came here counting every minute, I leave tomorrow room to breathe.
Granita before the alarm. A bus ticket resting on the chair. quiet around the windows. Cool stone holding morning there. Today I walk beneath the old hills. Tomorrow the road will find the sea. I like having one place in my hands and another waiting for me. I circle inertia on the folded page, then close the book before breakfast. Tomorrow has salt in it, today has coffee and shade. I can want the coast without rushing through the streets I came to see. Warm air gathers in the afternoon around a table in the square. Expectation can be gentle, it can sit beside me there. I buy almonds in a paper cone and carry them past open doors. A taxi waits beside the corner, I let it leave without me. By evening I pack half the suitcase, leave the rest for morning light. The bus ticket stays up on the chair, a small promise without pressure. Ba-dee-doo-da-ba, slow, did-ba-dee-doo-da, go, sha-ba-lay, dee-da-see, ba-ba-doo, daddy free. When a rhythm starts to swing, I picture the road descending. White houses, then a strip of blue, not an ending, just the next view. Tomorrow has salt in it, today has coffee and shade. I can want the coast without rushing through the streets I came to see. Warm air gathers by the window, the ticket waits beside the key. Expectation can be gentle and still pull the morning toward the sea. Crease the map at the corner of the square. A cafe spoon turns once, then rests. Barcelona opens past the awnings. Warm air lifts the paper from my hands. I miss one street and keep on walking. No reason to correct the day. By noon my sandals hold a little sand, and every wrong turn feels okay. I have room for one more corner, one more table, one more view. The city keeps the door half open and the sea keeps showing blue. I came with every hour numbered, now the numbers leave the page. At Barceloneta warm air finds me, and I let tomorrow choose the way. A bicycle bell cuts through the avenue. A lemon peel curls beside my glass. I watch the late light cross the pavement, then follow it toward the beach at last. My bag is lighter than this morning, though nothing in it went away. I think the weight was all the planning I do not need to carry today. True. The creased map is soft from opening, its edges no longer meet. I like it better looking used now, like proof I let the trip lead me. I have room postcard leaves the rack and lands beside the fountain. The seller watches it go by and says the wind has chosen. The cathedral steps are bright with hats. The square is full of glasses. A porter moves between the tables with ribbons on the luggage. The ferry quay beyond the arch keeps sending salt and whistles. One sea breeze lifts the postcard high, then places it before me. I pick it up and read the picture. Boats too blue to be believed. You ask if that is really Amalfi. I point toward the brighter sea. The seller gives us one red pen and says to write before it leaves. We hold the corners on the table while the brushes find the beat. Postcards in Amalfi blue, turning where the hot winds play. Leave one corner for tomorrow, leave one line for yesterday. Postcards in Amalfi blue, salt along the paper side. Summer keeps the truest picture where the printed colors slide. You draw the fountain on the harbor, I draw stairs across the boats. The seller stamps a tiny lemon where no postage needs to go. A family climbs the cathedral, then returns for cooler shade. Two waiters join the longest table, and the square becomes a stage. The muted trumpet stays below the voices and the glasses. A child writes only one big word, then signs it with 3 crosses. Our postcard has no destination, only noon and windy blue. The seller clips it to the rack among the views that stayed too true. Sofia così, la resta qui. Tubaro, limone, sol, para blu, dolce color. At dusk the rack stops turning, the fountain cools the stone. The seller hands our postcard back and says it found its home. You write one final line below the lemon stamp in red. Saw, but where we choose to head. Postcards from Amalfi blue, turned where cooler breezes play. Left one corner for tomorrow, left no need for yesterday. Postcards from Amalfi blue, salt along the paper side. Summer kept the truest picture where our separate colors joined. The fairy lamps begin to move, the cathedral bells come through. One unsigned card inside my bag holds all of Amalfi blue. Salt has dried upon the blue door. In a line beside the handle, the woman sweeping at the threshold says the sea sign spans every house. The square is barely wide enough for chairs and passing scooters. A baker brings a tray of bread, two cousins move the tables. The noon sits hard upon the roofs, the pigeons hide in gutters. Then air comes through the narrow arch and cools the painted shutters. I stop to read the tiny street sign. You stop because I stopped. The woman places two cold glasses where the broom has left a spot. She wipes the salt line with her sleeve, but one white mark stays showing. The muted trumpet from upstairs keeps one small phrase below us. Salt on the Atrani door, white against the summer blue. Every breeze writes one more letter, every street leads back to you. Salt on the Atrani door, hot square opening to see all the happy voices gather where the shade is meant to be. The baker tears the bread in pieces and passes them around. The cousins bring a bowl of peaches, the scooters quiet down. A little boy draws boats in chalk along the lowest stair. You add a sail, I add a sun, the woman adds a chair. She says the sea will wash the picture when the evening tide comes high. The boy says roads can keep a harbor if the chalk is strong and dry. We laugh and draw another boat with room for everyone. The salt wind enters through the arch and moves the crumbs like foam. Gira la piazza lento così, lei la vieni qui, tu badu, ombra e calor, ba buon amor. At 7 water crosses stone and softens every chalk line. The boy protects the largest boat with both his little sandals. You take a photo of no faces, only sails beneath his feet. The woman leaves the blue door open to the cooler evening street. Salt on the Atrani door, silver in the evening blue. Every breeze wrote one more letter, every line kept leading through. Salt on the Atrani door, small square to see all the happy voices gathered, and left one open chair for me. The chalk boats fade beneath the water, the blue door stays ajar. One white salt line on the handle shines beneath the harbor star.
My camera roll is full of doorways, Tarragona one by one. Stone blue paint, a plate of olives, then the beach in afternoon. I climb beside the old stone walls, then take the longer road back down. A busker closes up his case while warm air moves across the town. I almost photograph the moment, then put the phone inside my bag. The water past the lower street looks better without a frame. Double blue, key da did pop ashore, dee ba da do but more. Let the camera miss this one, let the evening keep its size. I have enough small squares of Spain already saved behind the glass. Warm air passes through the railing, the next town waits beyond the line. I do not need to catch the future to be ready when it arrives. Salt dries at the edge of my sleeve. A train number waits unread. I keep one doorway only in memory, and leave one picture in my head. Let the coastline keep its size. The light turns copper on the water and disappears without advice. Warm air passes through the railing, the next town waits beyond the line. I do not need to catch the future to be glad that it is mine. One doorway, one shoreline, one empty frame. I leave it empty.
I buy a postcard by the station, then forget to write a name. Málaga is white walls and shadows, warm wind moving through the lane. I carry it beside my room key, past the harbor, past a bakery. The blank side starts to feel like freedom. No message has to leave with me. At the railing, glasses catch the sun. A ferry draws a line and then is gone. Blank postcard, open afternoon, no address, no return. The sea is bright beyond the tables and the edges slowly blur. I can send it when I know the ending, I can keep it if I do not. Warm air lifts it from the table, so I hold the day instead. I walk until the pavement changes and the sand begins below. A striped umbrella snaps then settles in the wind that crosses slow. I buy 2 peaches at a corner, one for now and one for dawn. The postcard stays completely empty, but the trip keeps riding on. Do-ba-lay, dee-ba-low, ba-da-dee-do-ba-go, lay-ba-dee-dee-da-sun, do-ba-day-ba-dee-wan. I turn the car toward the water, nothing printed on that side. For once an empty little rectangle feels wider than a guide. Blank postcard, open evening, no address, no while cafe windows start to burn. I can send it when I know the ending. I can keep it as it is. Warm air slides along the railing, and tomorrow stays unfinished. Mint leaves circle in the water every time the tram goes by. The glass moves half an inch, then settles in the shade. The square is bright with canvas roofs and bicycles in clusters. A student reads beneath a statue. A florist trims the asters. The waiter presses mint with ice and counts the tables twice. A breeze comes up from somewhere south with salt beneath the lime. You ask if this chair belongs to someone. I point toward the empty glass. The waiter brings another water and adds more mint than asked. The tram bell cuts the afternoon. The flugelhorn stays lower. The people cross in colored waves, and every wave moves slower. Mint water in Montpellier, cool circles in the glass. Let the hot streets keep on shining. We do not have to pass. Mint water in Montpellier, sea air hiding in the town. Every time the tram bell answers, one more worry settles down. The student closes every book and joins a game of checkers. The florist gives her cut green stems to anyone who enters. A cyclist drops a woven bag. 3 peaches roll together. You stop one with your folded map. I stop another with my sandal. The waiter slices both for us and leaves the third for later. The mint water turns faintly gold. The shade becomes much greater. You draw a circle on a map around no printed place, then write the tram time underneath and cross it out with grace. At 7 all the canvas roofs turn amber at the edges. The student wins no checker game, but teaches every stranger. The florist gathers empty stems. The tram keeps ringing southward. You leave the circled map with me and take the final peach. Mint water from Montpellier, cool circles in the glass. Let the evening streets keep shining. We do not need to pass. Mint water from Montpellier kept the sea inside the town. Every time the tram bell answered, one more worry settled down. place for two. The granita begins to melt before the clock reaches 12. The waiter says the sun is early and gives me one more spoon. The square is full of striped umbrellas, lemon boxes, paper hats. A family joins two little tables, then adds a third for bags. The pastry window shines with sugar, the pavement shines with heat. A cool sea breath turns every menu and lifts the napkin sheets. You catch the bill from table 5, I catch the straw from mine. The waiter bows as if we planned a little pantomime. He sets your glass beside my own and says the shade is shared. The granita turns pale and bright while laughter fills the air. Granita at the Minori clock, melting faster than the hour. Lemon cold against the sunlight, summer sweet without a flower. Granita at the Minori clock, sea wind crossing through the square. Every table adds another when the joy is meant to share. A woman opens one pink parcel full of pastries for a birthday. The child beside her wears the ribbon like a crown above his face. Two cyclists stop for sparkling water and lean their wheels together. The flute begins a quiet phrase, the brushes follow after. You read the names of every cake and choose the hardest one. I choose the simplest lemon slice that tastes like folded sun. The birthday child gives us a candle, though the flame will never last. We plant it in the melting ice and let the noon move past. Cyclists ring along the road. The square keeps all its chairs. You dry the little candle clean and wrap it in the bill, a flame that never had to burn can mark the summer still. Granita from the Minori clock melted softly through the hour. Lemon cold beneath the sunlight, summer sweet without a flower. Granita from the Minori clock left the sea wind in the square. Every table found another and the joy was ours to share. The waiter turns the clock ahead, the shade moves down the wall. One unlit candle in my pocket keeps the brightest hour of fall.
I keep the funicular ticket flat between two pages of a book. San Sebastian climbs behind me every time I turn to look. The rail car hums along the hillside. My coffee cools inside its cup. I thought I came to see the water. Now I like the getting there as much. Down to the bay, take the long way. Leave half the day unclaimed. La Concha curves around the city without asking for a name. Warm air finds the space beneath my sleeve and lifts it like a sail. Every small thing I did not schedule feels like part of why I came. I choose lunch by what looks brightest, not by anything I read. A napkin rises from the counter, then settles by an empty seat. Later barefoot by the railing, I let the tide erase one line I wrote this morning in my notebook about making better use of time. Shabba-da-doo-ba-dine, dee-da-da-ba-ba-da-line, shoo-ba-dee-dee-da-bay-ba-da-da-dee-ba-day. The ticket has a tiny punched out circle. I can see the sky through it. I hold it up above the shoreline and let the whole horizon fit. Down to the bay, take the long way. Let evening choose its name. La Concha keeps the lamps reflected while the water shifts its frame. Warm air finds the space beneath my sleeve. The hill grows soft behind. I came expecting one good picture. I found a better use of time.
A yellow umbrella climbs the stairs without a face beneath it. Then a woman turns the corner and the whole bright color follows. The stones are holding noon so close. Our sandals learn the weather. A florist pins a paper sign that says the shade is better. A waiter carries almond cakes up 7 narrow levels. 2 tourists stop to let him pass, then join his careful rhythm. Beside a blue-green door to catch a piece of breathing. You offer half your bottle without asking where I am going. Above the roofs the sea appears, one shining line of silver. The yellow umbrella opens wide and gives the street a river. Yellow umbrella of Èze, carry shade from stair to stair. Turn the hottest road to music when the sea climbs through the air. Yellow umbrella of Èze, tilt wherever feels much lighter when a little kindness shows. The woman sells small lavender bags beneath the open yellow. A child arranges painted stones from darkest blue to mellow. You choose one shape like half a moon, I choose a crooked square. The seller says the sea makes room for every shape down there. A clarinet behind the wall begins a patient phrase. The brush drums enter from a cafe hidden by the maze. We follow sound instead of signs and find 6 tables waiting. The woman brings her umbrella down and everyone moves closer. Sombría amarilla para ver, sube la vela, suave, suave, paso de sol. Tiriri, gira el color dubado, brisa salada, la ira la tarde dorada. 1, 2, vuelve a bailar, tiriri, cerca del mar. At 7 every stair turns cool. The paper sign stops shining. The florist gives the waiter flowers for carrying the cakes. You place the crooked painted stone inside my open pocket. I give the half moon back to you and draw the sea upon it. Yellow umbrella of Èze, carry evening stair to stair, turn the cooling road to music while the salt stays in the air. Yellow umbrella of Èze, fold where all the lanterns glow. Every stone became much lighter when we chose the road below. The umbrella closes by the door. The sea remains in sight. 2 painted stones go down the hill through one long thread of light.